The United States may be a relatively young country, but it still boasts some incredible historic buildings. These structures tell the story of America's earliest days and are perfect spots to visit if you're a history enthusiast or just someone who loves exploring. Here are the top 7 oldest buildings in the USA that you should check out. Taos, Pueblo, New Mexico. Age, over 1,000 years. Taos, Pueblo is not just the oldest building in the U.S., but one of the oldest continuously inhabited communities in North America. Built by Native Americans of the Taos tribe, this adobe structure is made of earth, straw, and water. Its multi-storied, golden brown walls look stunning against the backdrop of the New Mexico landscape. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and visiting it feels like stepping back in time. Just remember, it's still a living community, so be respectful during your visit. Fairbanks House, Massachusetts. Age, built around 1637. The Fairbanks House, located in Dedham, Massachusetts, is considered the oldest timber-framed house in America. Built by Jonathan Fairbanks and his family, it's an excellent example of early colonial architecture. Today, it operates as a museum where you can learn about 17th century life in New England. It's fascinating to think that this house has survived for almost 400 years. San Miguel Chapel, New Mexico. Age, built around 1610. San Miguel Chapel, in Santa Fe, New Mexico, is often called the oldest church in the U.S. Its adobe walls have been lovingly preserved, and the interior is breathtakingly simple yet beautiful. The chapel holds a deep sense of spirituality and history. If you visit, you'll see artifacts from the early Spanish settlers, like old paintings and religious items. Acoma, Pueblo, New Mexico. Age, over 900 years. Known as Sky City, Acoma, Pueblo is another Native American treasure located on a mesa 367 feet above the surrounding desert. The stunning views are as impressive as the history. The Acoma people have lived here continuously since the 12th century. Guided tours are available to learn about the culture, traditions, and architecture of this ancient community. Jamestown Church, Virginia. Age, built in 1639, current structure, original built in 1617. Jamestown Church is a symbol of America's first permanent English settlement. Although the current brick tower was added in 1639, the site has roots going back to 1607. Located in historic Jamestown, Virginia, the church is a fascinating place to learn about early colonial life. The archaeological work at Jamestown makes it even more exciting to visit. Paul Revere House, Massachusetts. Age, built around 1680. Located in Boston, the Paul Revere House is not just old, it's famous. It was the home of Paul Revere, the American patriot who made his midnight ride to warn colonists of British troop movements. Now a museum, the house offers a glimpse into colonial life in the late 1600s and the Revolutionary era. Its modest size and authentic furnishings make it a must-see in Boston. The Old Stone House, Washington, D.C. Age, built in 1765. The Old Stone House in Georgetown is the oldest unchanged building in Washington, D.C. Its simple stone exterior contrasts with the grandeur of the city's iconic monuments, but that's part of its charm. The house is now a museum where you can see how everyday life looked in the 18th century. It's a peaceful spot in a bustling city. Why visit these buildings? Visiting these historic places isn't just about seeing old structures, it's about connecting with America's roots. Each building tells its own unique story, whether it's about Native American traditions, colonial struggles, or the birth of a nation. Exploring them helps us appreciate how far we've come and what life was like for the people who lived here before us. Tips for your visits. Plan ahead. Some sites have specific visiting hours or require tickets. Respect the rules. Many of these places are still in use or hold cultural significance. Learn the history. A little background research can make your visit more meaningful. These 7 buildings offer a mix of architectural beauty, cultural richness, and historical significance. Whether you're traveling across the country or planning a local trip, they're definitely worth a spot on your bucket list.